Yeah, you back again? Cool. All right, well, here's the second part. So, now we get into the meat of the reason for the album, right? The real meat. And so, in the Deepend 3, the overarching factor of the thought process behind, like, really making this album was, okay, how do I want to go into this, right? So many people have talked about peace, and it became, either like really preachy, or it was kind of really overly gospel-like and everything like that. And there's nothing bad with those things, right? But I wanted a real sense of this, right? That people can turn around and take context to and relate to. And so what the theme starts showing you is, it starts off giving you this concept of, okay, this is where we're at, in the peaceful place, right? When I turn around and talk about it, right? In the beginning of the intro. And as soon as you get to Hightide, you start understanding that, he's not talking about getting to peace, he's talking about maintaining it, right? Because that's the hardest factor. So I'll talk about you people needing peace, right, throughout the album, right? I'm gonna bring references to it, but as you go into the album, you start turning around and realizing it's hard. The harder part is trying to maintain it once you found it. And my answer towards the end is leaning on the way to maintain it, right? And so once you get it, leaning on the way to maintain it and striving to maintain it. And so the album starts going into that theme, right? With songs like Peacekeeper, or Me and G Wiz the Slayers over here, like, man, sometimes you'll be in it and somebody will come in and try and break it. And you're just like, why? What is the purpose, right? Or songs like Stay Up with me and T-Bone Davis, where we're, I'm talking about your everyday job, just, staying confident, because sometimes you get into these mundane, consistent patterns and schedules, and just like, I don't feel like anything is moving. I don't feel like I'm getting anything done. I just feel like I'm just moving from point A to point B every day, right? And keeping your mind strong through those, right? While you move to the next thing until God opens up the next door, right? And then there's a lot of reflection songs. There's a lot of songs to think about things that I don't want to go back to that was really messing them up, like Velvet Road, which is an honest conversation between me and God. Like, it's literally me speaking out to God in a prayer talk type way of just like, I see it and I need your help to stay on this clear path, this velvet road, right? And so, I take a lot of things that was from previous art and I make it all come together, right? From the singing to the lyricism to the rapping to the context, right? And I tie things together. I do callbacks even in certain verses, right? To just turn around and really complete, like, I really wanted to complete the story, because after this, there's no more In the Deep End, right? This is the last In the Deep End. From this point, any album that I do is its own concepts. It's not tied back into In the Deep End or nothing like that. It has the same, positive messages and things that I usually try to strive for, or whatever the case may be, right? But they're their own thing. And so the other goal of this album is to really make it stand out. Like, I've been putting it on websites. You can actually turn around and buy the album to turn around and support, right? So this also was supposed to be a big shot, and, there's some stuff that came in that impeded, right? Which is crazy, because as I'm trying to talk about maintain peace and stuff going on while I'm making this album, that's trying to interrupt that peace, and it's crazy. That's why I'm writing it, right? And so, my other hope is for this album to really turn around and shine out. There's a lot of songs on there that can really, really go out there and really do some things, like Wannabe with MC David J, right? Or Velvet Road 2 with Nah G. The two very high, strong, independent artists who are really far in their journey, right? So there's a lot of things that go in there. There's songs that's on the radio, online radio right now that you could listen to, that's been going on online radio. Still working on trying to get into the Spotify thing. But, SoundCloud is well received. It's definitely already over 20,000 streams by now. So I made it relatable because I also wanted it to be something that really resonated and stood out, and was like it was my shot kind of thing, right? Something that kind of coordinates and validates we're all in this together, right? And that's the part that I wanted to really focus on, leaning out how to get this in front of people so they can hear this, so they can hear the messages, so they can be uplifted, so they can be moved forward through establishing this answer to this ultimate question, and that is, what is peace? Because I don't think that's something that we think about enough, right? And I wanted to give an album that does the justice of the importance of peace, but talks about the underside of what getting to that means, right? You have to sacrifice some things. You have to let go of some stuff. You have to change some mindsets. You have to really shift, right? I wanted people to understand and feel that, because it's a process. And so the album lets you know what that process was. And at the end of it all, once that process is there, I turn around and gave praise where it is, because I know who carried me through it, right? That's the reason why you got praises at the end. And I do a whole thank you to God, because he's taking me through some stuff. Right? And so, as we do this final recording, and as we turn around and move forward to what's next, right? I hope you enjoy in the Deepend 3. I hope you find your answer to what is peace. And you can look forward to more music. I got a playlist thing that I'm turning around and working on too. That's going to actually kind of be a premises for what the next album is going to be. So I got stuff in the works, but I'm definitely going to keep pushing this. So if you get to listen to the Deepend 3, share it, show it to people, play it, right? Put it in the background, let some people turn around and hear it. Because this was an album where I really wanted to reach out to people, right? And this final conclusion that in the deep end, I wanted to give a wholesome ending to a challenging battle that started in the beginning, and that is breaking past the mental and spiritual obstacles that affect our health, right? And really helping people push through that. And so if you know anybody like that, if you're feeling like that, share this, right? Cause that's the whole point of why I do what I do. And I'm hoping we're in the Deepend 3. You understand the mentality behind me as a music artist. So I appreciate you. We'll be back again with some more content and stuff, and just stay tuned, man. We're not done. We're gonna keep pushing at this. And so much love. Peace.